Tonight on American Bulletin, the NBA delivered another game that reminded fans why every possession matters. A matchup that looked routine on paper turned into a statement on the court, with momentum swings, clutch moments, and questions that will carry into the next stretch of the season. Whether you're tracking playoff positioning or watching how teams respond under pressure, this one had layers worth breaking down. Before we unpack how this game unfolded, what decided the outcome, and what it means moving forward, take a second to like this video, comment with your reaction, and subscribe for daily NBA coverage you don't want to miss. If you're ready, let's break it all down. Before we jump into the full recap, let me say this. If you want clear, consistent NBA updates without the noise, go ahead and subscribe to our channel right now. We bring you the context behind the score, not just the highlights. Turn on notifications so you don't miss the next breakdown, because the season is moving fast and every game matters. Now let's talk about what we saw on the floor tonight. From the opening tip, this game established its tone early. Both teams came out focused, matching intensity on both ends of the court, and it was immediately clear that neither side was interested in easing into the night. The pace was controlled but competitive, with defenses setting the tone and offenses testing matchups to see where advantages could be found. The first quarter was all about feeling each other out. Ball movement was crisp, shots were selective, and both teams showed patience rather than forcing early offense. Defensive rotations were sharp, and second-chance opportunities were limited, keeping the score tight and the energy high. It was the kind of opening stretch that hinted at a competitive night ahead. As the game moved into the second quarter, adjustments began to show. One team started finding success by pushing the tempo just enough to disrupt the defense, while the other leaned on half-court execution and physical play in the paint. The contrast in styles created a back-and-forth flow that kept the crowd engaged and prevented either side from pulling away. By halftime, the scoreboard reflected a game still very much in reach. The margin was slim, but the momentum felt fragile, the kind that could swing with one strong run coming out of the locker room. Coaches emphasized execution, defensive discipline, and minimizing mistakes, knowing that small lapses could be costly. The third quarter proved to be the turning point. Coming out of the break, one team raised its level on both ends of the floor. Defensive pressure increased, passing lanes tightened, and transition opportunities began to open up. A short run quickly stretched into a meaningful lead, forcing the opposing team to burn timeouts and search for answers. What stood out most during this stretch was composure. Instead of rushing shots or forcing plays, the leading team trusted its system, moved the ball, and took high-percentage looks. That discipline translated into efficient scoring and steady control of the game's tempo. Still, the opposing side didn't fold. Late in the third and early into the fourth, adjustments were made. Defensive schemes changed, energy picked up, and the gap began to shrink. The game tightened again, reminding everyone that no lead is safe in today's NBA. Every possession felt heavier, every decision magnified. In the final minutes, execution separated the two sides. One team made the right plays when it mattered most, getting stops, securing rebounds, and converting key opportunities. The other struggled to generate clean looks under pressure, and a few missed chances proved costly. It wasn't about effort, it was about timing and precision. When the final buzzer sounded, the result told a story of focus, resilience, and smart basketball. This wasn't a blowout, it was a measured win built on consistency and discipline across 4 quarters. Now let's talk about what this game means. For the winning team, this performance reinforces confidence. It shows an ability to respond to pressure, adjust mid-game, and close out tight situations, qualities that matter deeply as the season progresses. Games like this don't just add to the win column, they shape identity. For the losing team, this is the kind of result that demands reflection, not panic. There were positive stretches, strong effort, and moments of control, but closing games remains an area to sharpen. These are the lessons that can define the second half of a season. And for fans, this game was a reminder of why the NBA remains unpredictable, competitive, and compelling night after night. Now we want to hear from you. What stood out most in this matchup? Was it the defense, the late-game execution, or the momentum shift in the second half? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We read every one. And before you go, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to American Bulletin for daily NBA recaps and analysis, and turn on notifications so you're always ready for the next big game breakdown. Thanks for watching, and stay with us because the NBA season never slows down, and neither do we.